Nigerians Lambast, late CSP, Ekene Nwosu, who passed on mysteriously in Ekiti for framing hundreds of victims. Good day to you, my dear listeners. Coming to you another interesting news. As Nigerians Lambast, recently late CSP Ekene Nwosu, who has just passed on mysteriously in Ekiti for framing hundreds of victims. May God deliver us from people like these. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Some victims of a controversial Nigerian police officer, CSP Ekene Nwosu, who recently died under mysterious circumstances in Ekiti State, have come forward with disturbing allegations against him. The victims claimed that before this death, Nwosu was responsible for widespread human rights violations in Akwa Ibom State, where he allegedly framed hundreds of innocent Nigerians and facilitated their imprisonment on trumped-up charges. Dazion Umar, one of the alleged victims, recounted how Nwosu operated with impunity. He said Ekene would stop innocent people on the road, frame charges against them, seize their cars, and rush to the High Court or Magistrate Court in Akwa Ibom State to obtain illegal court orders. He alleged that CSP Ekene destroyed many lives. According to him, over 500 people were sent to prison by him, and most of them were innocent. He would then sell off their vehicles while detaining them in police cells or prison. Umar explained that Ekene met his match when he crossed paths with one of his victims, whose Toyota Camry he had seized and sold using a fraudulent court order. He noted that when he stepped into the matter, Ekene Nwosu arrested him and his lawyer, Barrister Philip Esemeli Manuel. They were later released on bail after he was locked naked in a police cell for almost 2 days. However, Umar said he won several cases against Ekene and was able to garnish all of Ekene's bank account, while also working on sending him to prison to face the very monsters he had created. According to Umar, it has just been brought to my attention that the notorious, corrupt police officer Ekene Nwosu just died mysteriously today at Ekiti State. I want to believe that he will resurrect and finish all the cases that I have against him in court. This criminal had destroyed many lives in Akwa Ibom State and also sent numerous innocent people to prisons for the crimes they never committed. He added, Ekene, who was in charge of the anti-robbery unit, will stop you on the road, frame charges on you, take your car and run to High Court or Magistrate Court in Akwa Ibom State and obtain illegal court order and sell off your car while holding you in hostage in police cell or in prison. Ekene Nwosu met his match when I ran into one of his victims whom he took his Toyota Camry car and sold it off with an illegal court order. When I stepped into the matter, Ekene Nwosu arrested me and my lawyer, Barrister Philip Esemeli Manuel, then released us on bail after locking me naked in the police cell for almost 2 days. According to Umar, so far I have won several cases against Ekene and I was able to garnish all his bank accounts while working on sending him to prison to face the monsters that he created. I am certain that over 500 Akwa Ibomites are currently in prisons courtesy of Ekene Nwosu for the crimes they never committed, and one of his numerous victims that I rescued is Adane Inkem, whom him and his partner Tony kidnapped and locked in the trunk of the Toyota Sienna for days without allowing anyone to see her and there is another group of Akwa Ibomites that are illegally held in police cells for almost 2 years just because their poor parents couldn't gather the bribing amount that he demanded upon selling their properties and even taking loans. He alleged that Ekene took him to court and demanded for 20 million naira, saying that it defamed his character, which he countersued him for 100 million naira upon tendering the evidence that Ekene was a criminal. Sadly, Akwa Ibom state government was backing up Ekene Nwosu to victimize and destroy Akwa Ibomite in Akwa Ibom state, and I dare the state government to counter these allegations. Ekene Nwosu was working with some high-ranking politicians in Akwa Ibom state, and the reason it was impossible to push him out of Akwa Ibom state upon all the awareness that I created about the atrocities of Ekene. I lost millions of naira in chasing Ekene Nwosu out of Akwa Ibom state because I ended up flying to Abuja several times just to get Ekene out of Akwa Ibom state, which I petitioned him to Nigerian Police Force Headquarters Abuja, Police Service Commissioner Abuja, Nigerian Senate, National Assembly, and also reported him to Brekete family, who more stated. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.